219 News Now is brought to you by the South Shore Line and by Strachan Van Til, making lives easier for 95 years.
I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your 219 News Now. The Indiana Senate is considering Senate Bill 232, which would let Gary hire a single appraiser each year through 2029 to value 10 residential and 10 commercial properties and use those averages to set a minimum offering price for all city-owned parcels, eliminating the need for 2 independent appraisals per parcel. Proponents, including Gary Mayor Eddie Melton and Zoning Director Corey Sharp, say the move would cut costs and speed disposal of about 7,000 vacant and abandoned properties to put them back on the tax rolls and attract new residents and businesses, with Republican Senator Rick Niemeyer endorsing the approach as unlikely to sacrifice revenue. A federal lawsuit by former East Chicago Superintendent Javier Abrego will proceed in federal court after a December ruling his claim is viable. Abrego, hired in 2022 on a 3-year contract, led the district for about a year before being fired at a July 2023 board meeting. Abrego's May 2024 lawsuit contends he was improperly fired and denied due process, with the complaint describing an executive session plan to shuffle 8 district employees among roles, 3 of which drew opposition from at least 2 former board members and were allegedly leaked to community members to spark protests at the July 2023 meeting. 2 Indiana lawmakers will hold a town hall from 1 to 3 p.m. on February 7th in Munster to hear residents' concerns about rising NIPSCO bills. State Representatives Mike Andrade and Matt Pierce say constituents are struggling with higher winter utility costs, with Andrade noting his own bill has risen by hundreds of dollars and inviting attendees to help shape policy responses. NIPSCO says its delivery fees fund pipelines and service for hundreds of thousands of customers, and that gas prices are market-driven, adding it understands affordability concerns and complies with regulatory standards. And in sports, Highland meets Munster on the girls' basketball courts. Here's a look at the action from that game.
It has been just over 4 years to the day since Highland last beat Munster in girls basketball. The Trojans look to end that skid and win their version of the Battle of the Bridge. Early going, the Trojans down 6 and going to work. Joya Feaster steps into the jumper and knocks one down. Trojans on the board. Later, the freshman does it again. Feaster hesitates and puts up the runner. Just like that, Highland leads 9-6. Munster needs to get the train back on the tracks. Kayla Sitkowski grabs the offensive board. The junior going up strong for 2. Mustangs within a bucket. To the second, Highland gets defensive. Jordan Steele commits the steal. The senior takes it back, times it right, and draws the foul. Give her the basket and 3 points the old-fashioned way. Trojans up 7. Munster still trying to keep pace. Kaylee O'Connell finds Wanma Otaluga, the sophomore getting a friendly bounce from the rim. Mustangs still trailing by 7, though. Back to Steele. The newest all-time leading scorer in program history goes back to work. On the inbounds, finding her sister Avery to Feaster. Back to the elder Steele in the corner. Down the hatch it goes from deep. Moments later, Maddie Kuska finds Steele on the wing. The southpaw splashing home another tray. Highland goes up 15 points, and the Trojans leave Munster in the rearview mirror. Highland wins 52-34. The Trojans have won 6 of their last 7.
To read up on more local news and headlines, visit NWI.com. I'm Andrew Garcia, and this has been your 219 News Now.